Okay, like I said, my phone's tweaking a little bit, but let me go on and finish this lesson. Okay, so I finished off, I believe, in Baruch uh, 2, 1 through 4. So let me go to Jeremiah because of the fact, like I said, this eating of people that was going to occur had occurred. It had occurred, and Baruch was even uh, given a breakdown on it, but it still wasn't the time that was worse. Okay, so let's get to the worst. Let's go and show you the scripture where it says it's gonna be a time like you never seen. So all that eating and all this other kind of stuff and what the king did on the and all these type of things, the king and what he was speaking to the ladies, and that whole thing had occurred, but that still wasn't Jerusalem, and it's definitely not. It wasn't Jerusalem then, and that's not the worst time because this Edomite now is into his last go round, as it says, knowing that he's got but a short time in Revelations, he came down with great wrath. So this is the time that he's going to be in now. So this is the time of Jacob's trouble. So let's go and read that. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So the elect, okay, you've got the 1/3, and then you got the 2/3. The 1/3 is going to be poured out of it. That's the elect. That's the 144,000. They're going to be gotten through that. Okay, uh, 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 and given the strength to get through that time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, but for the other people, the other Israelites, they're not. Okay, and that's just going to be the way it goes. Okay, verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. Okay, so all these strange nations that we were scattered to, they're not going to be able to take us and use us any way they want. Okay, and that's what that scripture is saying. So he go break their bonds, their yokes of iron, at this particular point in time, we go say the mental yokes, okay, because some of our people are still in slavery. I mean, actually, we are still in slavery, but some of our people don't even realize it. So he go break the mental bonds off of their minds in the process of, okay, okay. But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Now this is Jeremiah, and King David was in the past when this was occurring. So now, what do you have? Okay, you've got this time that's coming. David's going to be reincarnated. This is a reincarnation scripture, among other things as well. Okay, so now, with that having been said, and Yahweh Shai being the king, okay? Yahweh Shai being the king here on earth as it is in heaven. David, second in command in the whole deal, okay? All these things. So this is that part of the scripture that has to still be fulfilled, okay? Let's go to Isaiah, last scripture. And our people that's in the wrong mindset, here's what happens. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Okay, so these people that's not Israelites and part of the elect, they will be thrust through. Okay, especially if he's the husband of an extremely attractive woman, that's gonna be his death sentence. Okay, because ain't gonna be no adultery by the elect of Israel. There ain't gonna be no adultery. So what it says, she is free to do, or free to marry, or free to go into a sexual scenario, because we're not gonna really be. They gonna be concubines to the Israelite men and whatnot. DNAs and all this other kind of stuff isn't going to allow them to be able to even birth children of an Israelite nature, because the elect It's going to have the new bodies that they're going to be putting on isn't going to be compatible with this terrestrial, okay, flesh, okay. It's going to be exterior, man, okay. We got celestial and we got okay, bodies. Let me get this right, because I know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say we got two different um, uh, uh, DNA patterns and things of this nature. Because our bodies, once we take on new bodies, is going to be immortal. They're going to be able to live forever, and they're not going to be compatible with the rest of mankind, as it's called. Okay, we're not going to have kids with other women and this, that, and the other. Only women that's gonna be able to birth the kids of the Israelites are gonna be Israelite women, okay? Because their bodies are gonna be in line with us. Celestial and okay, so let me get this word. Let me see if I can get this word to come up. Celestial. Can't even spell it. Celestial. There we go. Okay, celestial and terrestrial. That's what I was trying to get, and I couldn't. Okay. Corinthians. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. Okay, and we're going to wind up having extraterrestrial bodies. Means it's going to be a cross between the celestial and the terrestrial. Okay, we're going to be able to live forever and all these other kinds of things. Exterior. Extraterrestrial. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So it's going to be a cross between the two. We can live forever and all these other types of things, have great strength and all this other kind of stuff, but at the same time, we're not going to be of the celestial. Okay, I mean we're not going to be of the celestial, and we're not going to be of the terrestrial. We're going to be that in between. Okay, that's what's going to make us better than the rest of the nations. Okay, but we're going to, because celestial bodies don't have sex and all these other kinds of things, and we're going to be in the capacity to be able to do those things. That's what I was trying to say. Salakia. Got tongue tied and all this other kind of stuff trying to explain that.